God, what am I doing? Just even hitting the button makes me feel scared. What have I done? I'm actually like super nervous opening this. You know, if there's one thing you probably know about me, it's that I have just way too many Nintendo Switch consoles. But here's the thing. I don't have them all yet. There's a ton of variant Nintendo Switch consoles that I didn't buy. I mean, probably because it was for a game I didn't care about. I mean, who wants the Fortnite Nintendo Switch? What am I, 9? But here's the thing. I kind of want it now. I'm dangerously close to having every single special edition Nintendo Switch that Nintendo has ever officially released. How bad can it be to just finish the collection? I'm gonna find out. And we're also gonna look at a bunch of really cool, super rare Nintendo Switches. There's a lot more than I thought. In fact, I recently made a video with a title that wasn't clickbait about me getting the rare... So I'm getting caught on everything. This Disney Tsum Tsum Switch. At the time, I thought this was the rarest Nintendo Switch, but I have since been told there's one even more elusive. I don't know if we're even gonna find it on the internet today. So this website, consolevariations.com, has listed all the variant Nintendo Switches. We're not gonna get too insane here with specifications. I mean, for example, you have all the different region releases of the standard Nintendo Switch. I'm not doing that. So this is my very first Nintendo Switch that I got in Canada. All right, I got my Switch. I got my Amiibo, which I didn't even realize I was getting until the moment that I was there. And I got my Zelda. I also have an American Nintendo Switch, which there's no difference between these two at all, really, other than the country I bought them in. So we're covered for the basics. I also want to say that I'm not counting the bundles. There's a lot of these bundles that came with like Ring Fit in it. The Switch is the same. I'm not counting that either. So this website doesn't go by release date. It goes by rarity score. What is apparently the least rare actual themed Nintendo Switch is the Animal Crossing New Horizons one, which I, of course, already have. The next one, though, I shockingly don't have. The original Splatoon 2 themed Nintendo Switch with the green and pink Joy-Cons. That's the first one I'm gonna have to buy. It looks like this might be a Japanese one. I don't think it matters, but I would like to grab an English release of it. This one's only $270. It is technically it, and I said I wasn't going for region. I'm a little torn here. We have $550 for, I'm guessing, like the US release of this, or I could save some money and spend $270 and get the Japanese version, which is obviously a lot cheaper. I actually can't decide what to do. Oh, wait, the Japanese one doesn't come with the carry case. God dang it, that's the difference. That's what makes this one more special. It has a case. We're adding it to cart. That's the one. We're already $550 into completing my Switch collection, and we're on like page 3 of these variants. But the very next one is the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu box. This was actually Kim's original Switch. I bought Kim the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Switch, and then I also bought Let's Go Pikachu, and we played these together. I'm gonna count this as both for now, for the sake of my wallet, and other than the box cover, I believe it is the exact same Switch. That's a box variant at that point, and to be honest, Eevee's better. I have the better box. Red Mario themed. So it's another bundle console. This time for Super Mario Odyssey. It does come with a case, which apparently is something we're spending like $300 extra to get at this point. The Joy-Cons were a different Mario Red than the normal neon Joy-Cons, and even skipping ahead a little bit, when we got the Mario Red Switch, that was a different red again. So technically these Joy-Cons are a theme that I don't have. If I want to go for every Switch, this one does technically count. Oh. Why is this one $1,500 on eBay? What? They do have some fun facts on these pages too. Apparently there was between 10,000 and 100,000 of this variant made, which is why they're somewhat easy to find still. Obviously not buying that one. 3,000 for that one. What is going on with this Odyssey Switch? Holy moly. Wait, what is this one here? It looks like everything is there and it's only $300. A little scuffed, just in that corner though. But at least I've got actual pictures here. The other one that I found just had a stock image, and that scares me. I would rather save $200 and get the one that I can see pictures of. Whoo! We're 2 in. Am I committing to this? Am I deleting the video? Am I deleting the file? Is no one ever seeing that I tried this? I don't know yet. Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, I don't have this one. Out of all the Switches that I don't have, this is one that I really want, actually. Woo! Thankfully, it's affordable. $355, and I actually feel good. I actually feel like that's cheap. We're gonna add this to my cart then. Okay, things are spicing up. Things are getting tough out here. We immediately land in Diablo territory. I don't have this either. We're getting rare too. 46 rarity score. Only 10,000 to 50,000 of these were made. Many of these Switch bundles have a carry case. I never noticed. And there's one for $385. We have the box. It's in there. Wait, what am I looking at here with those Joy-Cons? Those aren't what they look like. What is that? They're like red and blue Joy-Cons wrapped. Pokemon Sword and Shield skins on them that can be removed. You put Sword and Shield skins on a Diablo Switch? My guy, pick a lane. It is cheap. I don't want to have to deal with taking them off. So $425. And then they skyrocket. What are these people thinking? I gotta be honest, this has to be the most bland Nintendo Switch. I mean, it's just the dock, and the dock doesn't even look that good. And it's $425. That's the cheapest one I could find online right now that didn't have Pokemon skin wraps on them. This is oof. Don't tell Kim I'm dying inside. Let's keep going. The Smash Brothers Switch. Yo, this one's sick. So I actually have footage of me buying this. I found it in Japan. I wasn't looking for this Switch at the time. I was looking for a different variant that we'll get to, and I just happened to see this in a random store for really cheap. It was only a couple $100s at the time. Normal. Already bought you. We got through a whole page without having to buy something. Here it is. I don't know why when I click on this, it opens a tab for Wii U Black Ops 3 bundle on eBay. Oh, it's all in wrap. It's only $284. Brand new condition. Yo! I think we found a deal. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add to cart this bad boy. I think we crushed that one. Ooh. This is the one I was looking for in Japan. If you've seen my vlogs, there's a whole arc around my entire 2 to 3 week stay. This was my one holy grail thing I wanted to find in Japan, and I couldn't find it my whole trip despite looking constantly. And then right on the last day, somebody, as I was in the store, traded this in. I still can't believe how it worked out, but I love this Switch. Ooh, getting rare. Only 5,000 to 10,000 of this Monster Hunter XX console. It's not the same as the Rise. This is the other Monster Hunter game on Switch. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what is this? Ooh. It's expensive, but this one is kind of cheap right now. $329. Oh, that's Rise. Oh, and then these are expensive. Oh, no. Oh, it's Japanese. Wait, are they all Japanese? We might not have got an English one. Yeah. It only released in Japan. So we don't have to try and find a US release. $345. Lots of pictures of the console. Has the dock. I think this is the one. I'm going to add it to cart. Almost blacked out for a second. We're on page 9 of 15. And got all of those. I thought the trail had ran cold. So after days and almost giving up, I thought to myself, what if I went to Google image search and looked up the console? I don't know why I had this thought, but as I was scrolling through, an image popped up of the console that I hadn't seen before. I clicked on the photo. Sure enough, it took me to a website called Curated by Charbel. It's a website, as far as I can tell, owned by one guy in Australia selling t-shirts and clothes and accessories and handbags and that kind of stuff. And they just so happen to also have the Thunderbolt X Pokemon Nintendo Switch. I only found it by going to images of the console. But I messaged them, and after going back and forth and them sending me all the pictures I wanted to see of it, and then even haggling with me and adjusting the price quite a lot to get it down to what I was unfortunately willing to pay, they agreed they would ship it express. Actually, initially, I thought I was getting scammed because I paid them and then it didn't make it cross the border and it got sent back to deliverer. And I was like, oh, here we go. But it was because it has 3 batteries in here, the Switch and the 2 Joy-Cons, and the limit for shipping internationally was 2. We had to do a little bit of a Don't tell Uncle Sam. I can't stress enough how nice Created by Charbel was. I want to shout out their website as well as their Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's just an independent ran business out of Australia, selling mostly clothes and accessories. But hey, if there's anything on there you might want, this is not sponsored by them. I want to say thank you, so feel free to grab something. Okay, I have Kim here helping me film this because I gotta be honest, if this thing isn't real after everything I've been through, I'm gonna need my emotional support wife because I'm not gonna be okay. I'm actually like super nervous opening this. I mean, even if it's real, I'm nervous just to see it. Good thing I was really careful cutting into it because there is no padding right here, my guy. I would have ended the video. So this is one of 500 Thunderbolt Project by FRGMT and Pokemon Nintendo Switches. As far as I can tell, this is the third time someone's even done this as a video. Let me take a look at the whole box. Initially, this looked like a very boring throwaway box to me. I thought it was just a basic black box. I didn't even realize it's actually a Nintendo Switch box. It is this. It's the same thing. Like, it's just black. So he said that this was new in box. I don't know if that was true, but I asked him to go through and take pictures of everything. So he said if I do that at that point, it's not new in box. And I'm like, that's fine. Okay, I love them so much. And maybe it's because of how hard it was to get them, but the Thunderbolt fragment logo here on the left, and then the Pikachu logo here on the right. So this was really early on when the Switch released. So it's just a variation of the first Switch with some nice little designs down here. I'm hoping that this is new. It looks pretty new to me. So the back says Thunderbolt Project again by Fragment and Pokemon with a little Thunderbolt logo down here. The case that came with it, this is a full bundle, just like the Splatoon and Mario Odyssey ones that we looked at already. And it's the same case as those ones too. It's the same build, same quality. So I can't stress enough, out of all the rare Switches we were looking at online that were just like skins and stickers and all of that stuff, this was actually officially released by Nintendo. You can't get anything rarer than this console-wise unless you start diving into like those really rare Splatoon. They only made 4 for tournament winners, which obviously unless a tournament winner wants to give it to me, I'm not getting. And then the dock, which is also special for the same reason. The Thunderbolt logo down here, and then the Thunderbolt Project writing at the top. I'm 100% convinced this whole thing is real, obviously. If you're trying to get one of these and you don't know what you should pay for it, your dear old pal Wood here would like to thank today's sponsor of this video because he ended up paying $3,000 Australian for it. You know, I've been so hyper-focused on getting this and how cool it is that it's rare. What makes it even cooler is that it is Pokemon. It could have been anything. It could have been Nintendo Labo themed. It could have been Splatoon. I'm trying to think of like the most random thing possible, but it just so happens to be Pokemon and a clothing brand. That is me buying not only the rarest Nintendo Switch that there is that you can buy, but every single Nintendo Switch. So now when someone asks, how many Switches does Wood have? You can tell them all of them. All of them.